Hey, this is Steph. I am hologramming into a Star Destroyer right now. There's a stormtrooper. I just wanted to stop by and talk a little bit today about some news I've seen, bits of news items that I think are interesting, and can lead to a lot of speculation about what might be going on at Lucasfilm. I'm not gonna really speculate on what I think it means, but just that I think something's about to be announced. So there you go. So get ready, and guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for patronizing and coming by. We don't do this for pay. We do this out of love. I'm busy in the process of getting ready for Christmas. A lot of baking to do, a lot of other things. But I wanted to stop by today and talk a little bit about some weird stuff going on in Star Wars news. It's stuff you won't find anywhere, really. It's stuff that I've noticed on Twitter. CNBC, Fox Business, and things like that. And it has to do with the first story that came out on December 4th. Disney adjusts Iger's bonus package. So let's talk about that. What they're doing is they're basically saying if Disney does not equal 65% of the S&P, I think that's it, then he doesn't get his bonus. If they reach another certain number, he'll get double or something like that. Now, here's why this is pertinent. Disney's probably not going to reach 50%. Iger's not going to get his bonus package. Okay. So that came out on December 4th. Then today, I saw a Variety headline that says, this is Variety too, not a rag, not a, garbage tier. This is the news of the film industry. Variety headline, why the tanking of Solo is a force of darkness for Star Wars. And it goes in through the rationalizations they made for why it failed. And it's interesting, but there are other things out there like the Express, the Express UK basically coming out and wondering out loud if the fan boycott hurt it, and how is it going to hurt Episode 9. The fact that this is different from when, Lucas made the prequels, and I don't care if you're a prequel hater or not, I'm not anymore. I've got a newfound respect for what he was doing, and I think if you're a real Star Wars fan, you need to revisit it and rethink how you feel about it. Do the adult thing here, okay? Basically saying that, unlike the prequels, the feeling about Episode 9 is different. It's like the fans don't owe them to come back one more time. And now we've got the news of the trailer dropping soon, this month. A name, Mike Zero, basically, and this is weird, he basically said out loud, one of the names they're coming out with was a Sum of Darkness, or Sum of All Darkness, or Sum of Darkness. Star Wars Episode 9, Sum of Darkness. Not a good title, but it's just one of the titles he says they've been mulling about. Strangely enough, people in the know have not contradicted that statement, have not said anything. I put Craig on the chair and asked him point blank, is this the name you heard? He would not tell me. So I don't know, but all this stuff is going on, and I'm gonna leave links to these articles, the Variety article and the Disney, the CNBC article and the Express article, because it's Friday, and this is what you learn. Big news gets dumped on Friday. People get fired on Fridays. Announcements like, well, what we're talking about now, you know, people being moved around, getting new jobs, all those things happen on Fridays. You know, Kathy Kennedy's, you know, contract being extended 3 years happened on a Friday. Okay, so you got to start paying. You need to pay attention right now, because the reason is there's something going on, in my opinion, at Lucasfilm at this moment, and it looks to me because, to me, when they announced Iger's bonus package adjustment, and then Variety comes out with the headline, and what was really interesting to me is, you all know how much I hate the fact that they hired Alden Ehrenreich to play Han Solo. And the guy who wrote this said he didn't buy Ehrenreich as Han Solo because he was more like a preppy boy being sent out to do a man's job. And, you know, granted, we know he's not the fully formed character we met in the cantina, but he's just not the guy to play Han Solo. And again, he's one of the reasons why Solo tanked. If they had hired Anthony Ingruber, I would have gone to see it. Okay, because he's the right guy, he's got the right face, he's got the right presence, he's got screen presence, like, not like Harrison Ford's, but it's good enough to play, you know, in a spin-off movie. But I didn't see it because I can't deal with Alden Ehrenreich. And apparently, at least one of the writers at Variety can't either. Okay, so, but what's going on here? What is being said in the press that's not being really put out there? Again, we know that there have been a lot of personnel changes at Lucasfilm in the last 3 or 4 or 5 months. Chuck Wendig got fired. They gave his Vader comic to somebody named Dennis Hopeless. I saw the cover. It looks pretty cool. It's Vader looking like the Dark Knight on a horse, which is awesome. It's old school Lucasfilm. That's old school George Lucasfilm. I mean, that is badass. You know, I've seen things on Twitter too by people that work at Lucasfilm. One in particular made me laugh, basically mocking the character of Kylo Ren. And it was pretty interesting to me. I thought it was great. In fact, this person is one of the major people in the story group. I was shocked. You know, laughed. It was great. But, you know, I've seen stuff like that. So the personnel changes are going on. They're still trying to figure out everything that's going on. I honestly think we're going to, I mean, it's just, we're not just going to get a trailer dropping or a teaser trailer and the name. I think there's going to be some other really big news happening soon, sooner than we thought. Because Disney, this is my advice for Bob Iger. Disney's going to have to adjust for Star Wars, not the other way around, okay? There you go. Because Star Wars is nothing like what Disney's ever had. You know, the MCU has gotten boring. You know, yeah, Star Wars is several grades above that in terms of meaning, plot, character, mythology, what backs it, what makes it what it is. And Disney's going to have to learn to adjust itself to that, not the other way around, because it's not working right now, okay? So anyway, but I think there is something just by this news going on that I can't put my finger on, you know? You know, like, they're getting ready to make a really big announcement. You know, and then of course you have you know, a few weeks back, Ryan Johnson making a veiled trolling J.J. Abrams with nothing more than, in a tweet, mystery boxes. That's it. That's all I said. That's all I posted. Which is, he's trolling JJ. Okay. Now, I'm not making it a secret that I feel sorry for JJ, and I want to do a video about why my opinion is changed about him. You know, after talking to a couple of friends who have more inside knowledge than I do, and what he's really up against, you know, the guy is pushing a stone up a hill right now. And he, you know, they didn't do what they said they were going to do. And that's why that's why Star Wars is in trouble, all right? So, and that's why we get Variety headlines. While the tanking of Solo as a force of darkness for Star Wars, Disney adjusts Iger's bonus package, and you've got, you know, the Express wondering out loud just how bad has the boycott hurt. All right? I make no bones that unless I get what I want, and I have a laundry list of things I want for episode 9, I won't be seeing it. I will wait for spoilers to decide. Okay? And I'm being serious right now. I will wait for spoilers to decide because I'm not wasting my money. Give me what I want. Okay? No Reylo. Rey is a somehow figure out how she's related to the Skywalker clan. Fix Han and Leia's relationship and actually explain what really happened, because after perusing Bloodlines, I don't see Han being a deadbeat. He basically ran to Leia's side when she needed him, and he was the only guy of all the men in her life that showed up. And he's the bad guy? Fuck you, Reylos. Feminazis. You know, so what happened? What really happened? And again, we all know that the story group and the people making the movies don't talk. I mean, the novelists don't talk to the writers and the directors of the movies. So you want convoluted, here it is. Disney's Star Wars canon, right there. It's holy shit. And the old canon basically played off what the movies were. It basically filled in, you know, what the movies didn't fill in. The aftermath of the Battle of Endor, Han's origin story, and other things. And it all just kind of flowed together. It might not have been perfect, might have been a little bit convoluted, but compared to the shit that we've got, Discanon. So, again, now with this news coming out, what's really going on? I mean, you know, no one else is talking about this either. I'm the only one that will bring it up. So anyway, this is Steph. I just wanted to raise your awareness to stuff happening. And keep your ears open, all right? I'll see you around the galaxy. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I am still on board the hologramming into the Executor. You can see the Stormtrooper back there. I haven't run into Vader yet. If I do, I'll say hi to him for you. This is Steph. See you around the galaxy.